Imagine you just bought your dream condo or townhome. It's beautiful. The landscaping is perfect, the neighbors are friendly, the pool is sparkling, and someone just power washed the sidewalks. But there's a twist. You didn't just buy a home, you just joined a club. The club is called the Homeowners Association, or HOA. And yes, there are dues, and yes, there are rules. But what exactly is this mysterious organization, and why does it get a say in what color you can paint your front door, like purple? An HOA is like the neighborhood's government. When you buy a home in a community governed by an HOA, you're automatically a member. You don't get to opt in and you don't get to opt out. It comes with the house, like it or not. Think of it like a subscription service, but instead of streaming movies, you're paying monthly or quarterly fees to keep your neighborhood clean, attractive, and functioning smoothly. The HOA typically takes care of things like the landscaping of common areas, pool and clubhouse maintenance, security gates and patrols, among other things. But in exchange, they have guidelines and sometimes strong opinions on how things should look and operate. Let's talk about the rules. HOAs have documents called CC&Rs, which stands for covenants, conditions, and restrictions. Basically, it's the rule book. The rule book can say things like no hot pink houses, no Christmas lights up past January 15th, no parking RVs or boats in the driveway or on your lawn. Now, these rules aren't there just to be killjoys. They do have a purpose. They exist to protect your property value. If every house in the neighborhood looks nice and uniform and neat, and nobody's starting a junkyard in their backyard, well, then your neighborhood stays desirable and your home investment is safer. To keep all of this running, you pay HOA dues, which can range from a little bit to a lot, depending on what the association covers. For example, if you have a high-rise condo in downtown Long Beach that has roof, water, insurance, and pool maintenance, then your HOA might charge $800 a month or more. If you have a single-story, single-family home in a gated community, it might be only $75 a month, just enough for landscaping. And yes, if you don't pay, there are consequences. Late fees, liens, even foreclosures in rare instances. So it's important that you know what you're signing up for. HOAs are usually run by a board of directors, volunteer homeowners like you and me, which is both comforting and possibly terrifying. The board holds meetings, they vote on budgets, they enforce the rules, and sometimes they get a little too into it. You know Karen from down the street? Well, she's now in charge of your mailbox paint colors. But it's not all bad. At the end of the day, these are your neighbors and they're trying to keep things nice for everybody. And if you want a say, you can always run for the board. Before you buy a home with an HOA, make sure to ask, how much are the monthly dues? What do those dues cover? Are there any pending special assessments that might increase your dues, either temporarily or permanently? What are the rules anyway, and are they a good fit for your lifestyle? For example, if you want to rent your place out on Airbnb, but your HOA has a ban on short-term rentals, well, then that might be a deal breaker for you. Living in an HOA is kind of like being in a really organized, rule-loving version of a neighborhood club. There are definitely perks. You get neat streets, amenities, and home values that hopefully go up. But like anything in life, there are trade-offs. You get less freedom and extra fees. So before you buy, make sure you read the fine print, attend an HOA meeting if you can, and make sure the vibe of the community fits you. Because once you're in the club, you're in the club. HOAs, annoying or awesome? That depends on you and what you're looking for. But at least now you know what you're signing up for.